So Melmetal might be getting banned on Pokemon Showdown. Right now there's a Melmetal Suspect test. For those that don't know what a Suspect test is, basically you ladder on a certain account to get points to qualify to say whether or not you believe Melmetal should be banned or not from the Sword and Shield OU tier. The gist of it is that what truly makes it ban-worthy is lacking sufficient counterplay as the game runs their course. There is much in the eye of the beholder as Melmetal truly has unmatched strengths in the metagame with such a unique profile, but it also has shortcomings holding it back at the same time. There's a whole thread on Smogon if you guys would like to read it. But we're going to be laddering up for the Melmetal Suspect test. Do you guys think Melmetal should be banned or not? We only have about, a month and some change between now and the end of the generation, and then Scarlet and Violet will be here, and we'll be leaving behind one of the worst OUs I think in a long time. But I'm counting that as a whole, right? I actually really love Dynamax metagame, and then the metagame after Dynamax was and now it's alright. But yeah, do you guys believe Melmetal should be banned? It's a strong Pokemon, it's a great Pokemon, and I think the reason they're caring about this is because later in the actual metagames in the future, in tournaments in the future, you do have to play Gen A OU. So they're trying to fix up the later ones since it's obviously too late to fix up current. But we got this team from Clean. It's a really, really strong OU team. It has Melmetal, it has Zapdos. I really love the core together. My opponent has 0 ground type. I am not going to predict crap. I'm just going to leave Zapdos, Volt Switch out into my giant threat. Ooh, we call that the lead advantage. Let's go ahead and go for this nice little Volt Switch right here. Oh, beautiful. So they have no Shadow Ball switch-ins, but now they really have no Shadow Ball switch-ins. And let me go ahead and bring out Mr. I'ma tank every hit in the metagame anyway. Oh, it is not me trapped with you. It is not me trapped with you. It is you trapped with me. So they might Nature's Madness here or go Volcanion. And the great thing about Melmetal in this particular set is obviously I can just go for Protect. I don't have to care at all what they do. So yeah, I'll be doing this Suspect test run. This is from the beginning, and I'll probably also be streaming the rest of my run as well. This is great too because this Volcarona can't actually burn me due to the Misty terrain. I'm a little bit weak to Volcarona though. Looking at my team, I am a little bit weak to Volcarona, especially because I can't Toxic it. But I do have Special Defensive Landorus to kind of shrug it off. That's really defensive as well to be only taking that much. Yeah, I have Special Defensive Landorus to kind of shrug it off and just spam Earthquakes. Both of which their team just does not switch into, especially after the damage on Feeny. So this thing doesn't have Toxic, but I also have Aqua Jet for the Volk as well. I'm assuming it's Quiver Dance, Fire Dance, Psychic, and Roost. I could get up Rocks, but I feel like that's a misplay in front of this Demon, especially because they look what they brought out. That's so disrespectful, but I'm mad it worked out for them because they obviously just brought out Melmetal and did not care about the damage. We U-turn here. We hella bring out Urshifu, and we just click Close Combat. They can't Thunder Wave me. Double Iron Bash was obviously happening right there. We just click Close Combat. If Dragonite comes out, I have Scarf Lele, which is like the end game I'm going for, right? To just click Psychic versus their team. So part of that is also dealing with Melmetal here. I'm actually going to U-turn, anticipating them to want to go out into Dragonite. My opponent made a Demon play, but I'll just go out to Landorus. It's not a big deal. Yeah, on the easy Thunder Punch, and I guess it's just Earthquake because they want to throw away their Melmetal, even though this is very important. They try to make a power play right there, and luckily we could follow it up with a knockoff, which would still knock out Melmetal, but more importantly, get rid of Dragonite's heavy-duty boots. Now, Ice Beam, Ice Punch could be something they can go for. I'm going to make the safe Melmetal play on this thing because it just basically comes in on everything. Do I want to go hard? Yeah, I'm on a low ladder. I'm scared about random Thunder Waves and stuff. Honestly, no, it's fine. We'll just go Lele. I'm Scarf. I can clip Moonblast if they want to Dragon Dance up in front of me. And while they do have 1, 2, 3 resist, this thing doesn't have recovery. And this guy, I have Landorus at full HP to deal with. And then soon my Dragapult can just come in and do some damage. But yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I'm on my way to 300K. That is my end of the year goal. And honestly, I'm only about 1,300 subs away. So we're hella close. So y'all can help me get to my first goal. And then we can hopefully get on to other things. But wow, they did not like that. But yeah, basically using Melmetal's bulk. You guys know how Melmetal works, right? I really like when Melmetal was first released and all we did. Ooh, more people are using it. And all we did was click Banded Double Iron Bash. This looks like Trick Room, but with like 1 Trick Room user. 2, excuse me. Shadow Ball, Draco's alright here. I don't want to lose to this thing. This thing is actually a giant threat after Cross Chop or Low Kick because they can knock out Melmetal in 1 hit. We do have Scarf Lele though, which is super strong versus them. Nothing on their team beats Landorus, the most used Pokemon of all time. We're going to knock off whatever this Reuniclus wants to go for here. Can't HP Ice me, not in this generation. They should give Reuniclus Thunderbolt. It already has Thunder. Just give it Thunderbolt. Full Instance. Isn't that a... No, Lax Instance is the one. What the hell was the Full Instance? Holder's last move... Holder moves last in its priority bracket. Isn't... Okay. Would that have not... Would I have been faster? Would I have been faster? Is that how that works? Would I have been faster? I want to keep my momentum, so I want to get my Melmetal in, which is really strong versus their team. Like I don't want Landorus to be in versus like, sir. All right, you're playing doubles and this is singles. All right, we're gonna bring out Melmetal now and mess them up under their own trick route. What are you doing? Oh man, but like an Iron Ball sounds better, right? This can't even be as slow as me, so. The Superman speed, and it did 19. That's why Melmetal should be banned. Honestly, I don't think Melmetal should be banned personally. I think that if they wanted to do something with it, it should have been earlier in the generation. I really think it should have been earlier. Just gonna go Zapdos to... Jesus Christ, are you Blender Policy or no? You're just a demon. Damn. Yo. Did not just click. Give me flashbacks to Blim's game. I feel like Blender Policy, Darkest Lariat. Damn, this is OG. They're running the OG set, the one that I want to Dynamax. Hopefully they bring out Barbarical, which I can just Volt Switch on and then bring out Urshifu and Aqua Jet to knock it out. Assuming Volt Switch from Max Special Attack Zapdos doesn't even kill, which is just straight up mine. But yeah, I really feel like nice. They think I'm choiced. I really feel like if they want to do something like I watched Blender's recent video about what should have been banned from OU. I do think Toxapex should have been suspect tested as well. I do think a few things like that should have definitely been suspect tested. Mel was one of them as well, but earlier, right? I also think Cinderace should have been suspect tested back in. I mean, I think it was, but then we banned it after Magearna got banned, which I did not like personally. I didn't like that it got banned, a quick ban as well. And I know it was all tournament based. Oh, they just lost. Okay, cool. I just clicked close comment now. I thought they shot smash like Aqua Jet and I have to switch, but now I just click CC 3 times and win. But yeah, that's my personal opinion. I mean, there's other mons that people don't like me for saying, but I don't give a damn. Like, I think Darm should have been retested too. Who cares if it's broken? We tested Zamazenta. We tested a damn cover legendary. What was the thought process behind that? Of course, it wasn't gonna be. It was gonna be too much. But if Zamazenta stayed, my boy Darm could have came back. But I mean, my thought process behind Darm saying here is they have actual Pokemon now that could deal with it. And you might say, oh, well, National Dex has had all those Pokemon too, and Darm was still broken. Yeah, National Dex also has Z-moves and Mega Pokemon. So, yeah, you toss a bunch of broken in with a bunch of broken, obviously everything's going to be broken, right? But here, we're limited in what we have. But yeah, that's just my thought. Melmetal being one of the answers to Darm too, which is nice. And not like Protect is bad on it. You can always run it, right? Pax being there. We got the Bros, which we didn't have initially. Other stuff. I wish we would have gotten Alamola. Like Alamola, I think it would be. I love Alamola because I think the Fat Wishes. It's basically like it's out of all the Wish Pass waters, or are they 2? They pour out an Alamola. Out of all of them, I feel like this is the Assault Vest one. This is actually a giant threat to my team, but they get smoked by Melmetal, and I get smoked by this guy. I am Flamethrower. Good. I'm Modest Specs Flamethrower. Let's go. Try and paralyze them and use Dragon Ball to my advantage here. But I feel like Alamola is one of my favorites just because the regen, right? Regen is so good on Wish Passers. It's insane on Wish Pass. I'm not going to predict anything versus Corviknight. Just going to click Modest Specs Flamethrower, get some damage off on this, smack them with the Melm. They know what they're doing. They go out to Assault Vest Torn. Smart. We'll bring out Zapdos here. Going to be a little bit of a scary one just because Arctozoa actually has a really good matchup into me, and so does Specs Volcanion. I don't have a Water Resist on my team. Like, my 2 Water Resist are fake. But I do have Infiltrator, Dragapult. So, yeah, if they want to go for U-turn here, knock off, or whatever, I'm good. Also, rocks in this game are actually very good for the Torn, for the Specs Volcanion, for the Ninetales, etc., etc. Though, of course, they'll prioritize defogging with these mods. But yeah, I'm an offensive Zapdos. So the best case is they get paralyzed here if they knock off, or U-turn, whatever. As long as they touch me, they get paralyzed, I'm good. Because that opens up Urshifu a lot. Does knock, get paralyzed? It's on site next time. We'll just click the Modest Hurricane. It's offensive. Ooh, 44. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's free. I'll just click it again. There's the Hurricane that we know and love. We'll click this. Do we click it again? We're already almost side-shocking them with Lele, right? I like the idea of going Lando here. Even if they get up rocks or something. This is good because I get to knock their Assault Vest Torn and I get to get up rocks. So, and we know they're Weather Ball. So I get to get up rocks as well. They're Heat Wave, U-Turn, Weather Ball, crap like that. We're going to knock off this thing too. Just to have an easier time versus them. Them not being Assault Vest means these Shadow Balls are free. Especially because Landorus is at 68. So that's 2 KO by Monospec Shadow Ball. And if they defog the rocks, what are they going to do after? I'm going to knock you, and then I'm going to set up rocks again. As you U-turn out into what? And then I'm going to U-turn out into something else. And then we're going to play that game. And if I have to defog, I will. So be it. As long as Landorus is alive and they can't click Bolt Beat for free, and as long as Melmetal is here and click Double Iron Bash for free with this Rocky Helmet being gone, we're good. Like Melmetal is like holding this. It's the glue of the team. Did I say shout out to Clean for the team? I'll probably put it on my website, pokeaimMD.com. Let me export this. All right, so there's a Rocky Helmet gone. They defog there. Cool. I'm just gonna set up Stealth Rock. You can do all the defogs you want, bro. You can do all the defogs you want. I'm gonna smash it with my Lele, which is what I'm going for, right? So like my thought process right here is U-turn, get some chip, bring Harden or Shifu, and Shifu's like, I want to click Brave Bird versus you. Oh, I'm sure you do, dude. I'm sure you do. So go ahead and click Brave Bird versus me. Keep yourself low and let me smash you with my Lele. That's my whole thought process right there. Right? Keep this thing nice and low, smash him with my Lele. I could also Surgeon Strikes, to be fair. Though them bringing out Volcanion would be worse for me. Yeah, we'll do it. Choice Band. They're going to be at 100% with the Torn. It's going to eat this for breakfast. Maybe I shouldn't do it that way. Maybe I should be a little more patient. Man, I'm on the low ladder. I don't give a damn. I want to just click close combat here, bro. I love this mon so much. Oh, big damage, big damage, big damage. Okay, killer. Fine, you want to do that forever? Nice. Get up rocks again. Bring out Corv. Bring out Zapdos. Pressure them now with that. Pressure them with Dragapult too. Do we have Thunder Punch on Melmetal? We do not. But we do have Earthquake still on the roof, so that's good. So once again, rocks going up. This set, I believe, is knockoff Heat Wave, Weather Ball, U-turn, and they're scared to click U-turn because of the Zapdos. But you weren't scared to click knockoff. Oh, no, they have Hurricane. I was wrong. Doesn't matter though, with rocks up, if Zapdos lands Hurricane, we smash. I'm actually just going for Volt Switch too. Yeah, because all I gotta do is land. All I gotta do is land Hurricane on Landers. Like if I land Hurricane, smash him with Lele, smash him with everything. So let me land this damn move, and then let me smash you with my Lele, please. It would be phenomenal if they go that way. Even if they go back on Torn. Like I get the chip with Stealth Rock plus Hurricane. No more Assault Vest. So Zapdos, I need you to land it right on that little blue mark that I just hit. Yeah, there you go. And nice little confusion too. Get Hurricane again and they die. If I get up rocks again. Try Volt Switching. Oh, okay. They hit themselves, so I guess it didn't matter anyway. But okay, free Shadow Balls. Damn, they put Hurricane on this one. I swear like the actual one doesn't have Hurricane. So I get a kill here. Landers can still get up rocks. Shadow Ball doesn't let in Ninetales for free. I mean, they can try and get a Ninetales. I don't really care. What do they do here? Oh, I freaking misplayed. They're probably like, what are you doing? I was just looking at my Landers' HP. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. We're going to go Dragapult here on the Volcanion, and we're going to click Modest Specs Draco, which should kill them through the veil because of my Infiltrator. Mons get almost hella through. Alright. Once into you. Just completely fine. Right back to you, and now you are free to put in work with Modest. The Modest Shadow Ball. Ah, and tail is up, so Corviknight can't take 2. I don't think Tauren takes 2 either because because the Assault Vest is gone. Yup. And this is the position we were looking for, right? Like, I want to kill everything on their team. Obviously, the Bolt Beaker is scary. 229. I am faster with nothing. Double Iron Basher. I guess I gotta be careful. I think you die. Oh, cool. Get some chip on them just so they guarantee die to Aqua Jet. I mean, excuse me, Shadow Ball. And now we get the kills with Shadow Ball. And I should be able to Flamethrower win. Actually, why would I never click Flamethrower? What's wrong with me? Whole team weak to Flamethrower. Anyway, as long as I can double up Iron Bash, the Archazalt, I'm good. And I can stay in on Corviknight a couple turns of Melmetal, so it's not a big deal. So they're dead. Nah, I just sack Lele. And then we just Flamethrower spam. Cool. Should be able to kill you by just clicking an Earthquake, right? Oh, they have Body Press as well? Oh, it's a full-on wrap. It's a full-on wrap, bro. Oh, not the Body Press. Not the Body Press late game Corviknight versus the Dragapult. Deku, you tried, bro. You tried, Deku. Yeah, me fighting for my life versus 1,100 players. I love the low ladder. Disrespect that dude, but calling him Deku. You'll be alright one day. Threats. That's a cool Pokemon to have as a first. I love that they have Bisharp too. You don't see a lot. That Mon's OU, but where? Where the hell is that Mon OU? I ain't seen. This is the first Bisharp I've seen in years. Anybody else? This is the first Bisharp I've seen in years. If I want a Choice Band beat up Mon, I use Weavile. If I want Priority Mon with Dark moves, I don't use anything because they're not good in a Lele meta. I used Urshifu before it got banned. This Mon is fake and it needs to leave. How are you doing here? Zapdos is amazing. Like the offensive. I wonder if the Choice Band beat up. Let's just go for Heat Wave. I'm max special attack. Damn. And there's the last Bisharp. It's extinct now. I just annihilated like the damn dodo birds. They're gone. They're just gone. What the hell are you doing there, Bisharps? Just you're lucky you can't fall. Oh, this is Surging Strike Le Team. Actually, this is Future Sight plus Melmetal Le Team. Actually, Zap's Hurricane are really good here. If this is that Trick Sticky Barb, I gotta be careful. Ugh, I have to think. As long as I have you alive and you alive, I should be good versus this. I really feel like Zap is just universal GOAT, you know? Like this particular set is just a universal GOAT. Especially if they go Exeggutor after. I don't remember if this is Bandro on this type of team. But we Volt Switch. That is scary. That did nothing. We're going to go Mel. That's not Choice Band, luckily. I'm just going to click Toxic here. They should bring out Zapdos. I mean, if they stay out with T-Tar, that's fine too. But they should bring out Zapdos. And if I Toxic it, it's dead. Right? I've beaten my count. If I Toxic Tyranitar, it's dead but slower. But the main thing is, if I get rid of Zapdos here... Ooh, and we landed. Ooh, and we got the Poison and everything. Let's see if they got Volt Switch too. What move you got? I'm gonna Scout. Heat Wave. Oh. I would bring out Melmetal or Urshifu if I were them. I would double Urshifu if I were them. But I can't punish that with any play. Let's go Liu. Nice Heat Wave. Nice little Heat Wave there. Gonna knock off here instead of Earthquake on the Roost. Actually, yeah, because if Urshifu comes out, it's a lot easier to deal with if I don't have to worry too much. Like if it's not choice locked, it's fine. Oh, and Clef comes out too. Leftover's gone. What is your set? That knockoff did 11. I do have the Melm. I feel like I don't need rocks, but I don't think I need rocks. If they're Calm Mind, that's fine. I'm just gonna go hard into Melmetal. Double Iron Bash way too free. Flamethrower's not gonna smash me. Yeah, there's a free Moonblast. Free. Why am I saying free? There's a Moonblast. I guess it was free, right? They didn't pay for it. This is Pokemon Showdown. We're here for a reason because we ain't paying. Except for me, I pay, but I get the premium account, so No static and the sandstorm plus toxic, and that's how Melmetal beats Zapdos. And that is how Melmetal beats Zapdos. And sand ends in a turn, so I have a nice and safe Zapdos I can bring out. Plus they might get static here. So I got a safe offensive Zapdos. Oh, okay. We're gonna do Rapid Spin beat me? I got Heat Wave too. Are they Life Orb or Leftovers? I don't know, but all I know about Heat Wave is it either burns or misses. What did I say? It either burns or misses. There's no in between. Anyway, Surging Strike is free now. I don't have to worry about my Bandit or Shifu being paralyzed. Okay. I'm going to click Heat Wave now, and I'm not sure. I'm max special attack, so I'm not sure what you think you're doing here. You ain't killing me. They are Life Orb. Let's see if we land. Nope. Because like I said, it either misses or lands. That's it. They have no Earthquake switch-ins. Oh, fortunate. Well, that would have been a really easy win gone. Exegro would have died. But it's cool. It's cool. Clef coming out. It's going to take a lot. 38 is big damage. Shoot, let's go for this damn roll right here. I guess I should be careful. No, I have a Shifu's Aqua Jet to always kill Excadrill. Alright, well, they wish. Are they wish soft boiled or wish protect? There's no way you wish protect on this team. You wish soft boiled. No. That's fine. I'm getting myself back up to full, or damn near full, which is good for Excadrill. We're going to Earthquake again, and then we'll get a Rocks in the following turn. And then I'll bring out Melmetal and click Double Iron Bash for free. And also Moonblast. I can't believe they're Wish Clef in this climate. Like, it's like 60 degrees out. Like, what you doing? That's way... I don't like that. Anyway, again, trying to hit something like Urshifu. Get up rocks here in their face. Sand turns have been ended. Nice. Alright, so, I mean, we successfully got Landorus' health all the way back. And time to... Gonna Earthquake one more because I don't want them Wish Passing to Urshifu on a turn, right? So I Earthquake here. Oh, awesome. I actually U-turn here. hard into I U-turn here hard into Urshifu like a demon. If I get Moonblasted, so I deserve to lose. Yep. And then they can't protect because of my ability. So I get a kill with Surging Strike. Unless they go to their own Urshifu. Which is whatever. I deserve to lose if I got Moonblasted there. And luckily this isn't advanced, so when they bring out Urshifu or whatever, it's not getting a wish. I hope they bring out Tyranitar. Lele comes out. You know, Focus Blast? You better. Melmetal won't even die, and if it does, it means they're specs. They're gonna bring out Urshifu eventually, right? Ooh, that was a good Focus Blast. I'll give you that. That was a good Focus Blast. But you know what else was a good Focus Blast? That damn Heat Wave that I missed was a good Focus Blast too. Yeah, screw you. Yeah. I'm taking this Lele. This Psychic Terrain kind of scary. My Aqua just can sweep you. This Psychic Terrain hella scary. Yeah. Yeah, tell your friends. Why? Oh man, it's been a long morning. Ooh, wait, I made this team with Envy. Oh, we got 6-0 by it. We literally get 6-0 by the Corviknight. Do we? I made this team with Envy. Aurora Veil, Encore, Grudge. No. I Surging Strike beat it. This is Taunt default, Bulk of Weakness policy. This mon is going to 6-0 me. If we're gonna get 6-0 by anything, it's going to be that mon. Bulk of Weakness policy, Scale Shot. Anyway, I just go Melmetal and Double Iron Bash and not care. Goodbye. Okay, so we don't have to worry about Veil. If they bring out the Crook, I just click Toxic on it. If they bring out this, I click Toxic on it. If they bring out Tapu Fini, I click Protect, as they're probably going to Trick. Yeah, you get Toxic. And then we go... Lele is a good endgame. I don't want to mess around too much and lose his Air Aura because I sacked this. So I'd rather go Zapdos here and Defog if I can. Yeah, so let's get rid of the Veil. They go for Power Trip. They knock me out, whatever. Veil is gone though, which is important. Now I can click you and click Surging Strikes and not have to predict. Did I just lose the Corviknight? No. I knock off. Oh, never mind. No, they threw it away. Okay, good. I did not just lose the Corviknight because they threw it away. Also, that doing 75% means I never lost a Corviknight. Cool. But I get some Moonblast spam. Tapu Fini comes out in my trick. Yeah, I'll go Lele. There's the trick. Gonna Future Sight. I just don't want Slowbro coming in for free. This mon's so weak. Bro, I'm going hard Dragapult. Like, this mon is not killing me in one hit. They're not going to Scale Shot me. They have Power Trip as their move. Yeah, like, you're not going to kill me in one hit, dude. Then we can just kill him with U-turn. Go Melmetal because we can beat the Slowbro. Yeah, they were never killing me in one hit. I mean, I like this team. I made it with envy, but it wasn't very good. It was just fun. You made it for fun. Double Iron Bash because you're a threat. Oh, man. Should probably just Earthquake, but Double Iron Bash is more fun because they can flinch if they don't get it. All right, watch this. Guys, watch this. Watch. I'm about to predict the Quick Draw, Quick Claw. Oh, I was going to protect. Damn it. I was about to protect there and then predict the Quick Draw, Quick Claw. You know what? It flinched at the end. I'm gonna leave it at that. Guys, what do you guys think about Melmetal? Do you think it should be banned? Do you think it shouldn't? Let's read this real quick. A lot of words here. We're gonna read this at the end. Please let me know your thoughts down below if Melmetal should be banned or not. I'll be continuing my Session Text run on stream at some point, maybe tonight. Melmetal has become one of the most controversial and storied Pokemon in the history of Sword and Shield OU. Melmetal was initially quick banned within 2 days of being released, but then retested soon after. Soon, therefore, only to remain banned in the close vote. As the generation progressed and more Pokemon were released, Melmetal eventually returned to OU. It finally settled into the metagame, where it remained as a strong option for nearly 2 years. Finally, recent discussion amongst the player base and councilmen, accompanied by survey results showing significantly increased support for action, has led to us suspect testing the Iron Basher, putting its tiering placement under scrutiny one last time this generation. One problem I have with surveys is that you need to be involved in the forums to participate in them. Excuse me. Participate in them. Let me see how many people actually said something. Top 150. Yeah, there's not a lot of people that actually participate. Like this is a chunk, but like it's different than obviously the. You know, I don't even remember if I did this one in a video or not. Of the 327 responses, like it's 327 responses deciding OU, in a sense. But there's 500 something for that. These are the old surveys. Okay, so some of them I did make videos on so people could actually know. But I feel like you have to be involved to do that. I think Smogon needs to do something more with either promotion or they need to hop in my DMs and be like, yo, you want to do this? And I was like, yeah, you want to pay me? Type of thing, you know? Like, if you want more community stuff, but whatever. Now that we've seen the metagame of Melmetal present for nearly 2 years, it has become a more stable and known entity rather than an albatross. Melmetal Albatross. Oh man, golf with friends. Melmetal absolutely has its flaws in terms of speed, durability, and being limited in terms of moveset coverage. However, it makes up for these flaws through sheer strength and innate physical tankiness. The disposition of characteristics that it presents is unique, making it unique tiering historically unsurprising, and its evolution in the metagame as time elapses understandable as it clashes with other options as a physical and attacker and steel type. When it comes to Melmetal, there are a number of sets it can use. We see a good distribution. Yeah, they talk about Assault Vest, talk about Sub, they talk about Classic Acid Armor. I'm not going to read this whole thing. We know what Melmetal runs. You got Choice Band, you got Protect sets, you got Leftovers. I've seen Scarf, I've seen it under Trick Room. We're skipping this entire one, right? Because I don't need to go and talk about you guys know what Melmetal runs. Melmetal's adaptability can span further than just the aforementioned set mix, as well as different spreads can allow for many different uses of Melmetal. For example, the mono steel typing allows for many resistances and only a handful of weaknesses, which makes checking choice specs or choice Lele, Calm Mind, Tapu Fini, and Slowking Galar feasible with some investment in its lower special defense stat. On the flip side, running more attack can allow for Melmetal to become even more potent on the defensive side, as coverage moves like Superpower can sufficiently dent Ferrothorn, Thunder Punch can increase likelihoods to KO bulky water types, and Double Iron Bash can dent even the sturdiest of walls or force recovery on certain resists. With high attack and Iron Fist, as it's no shock that Melmetal can be a premier physical threat. I'm like reading ahead and trying my best to not like say all the words. It can go even further too, as with paralysis support on the set or throughout the team. Speed investment can also allow for more interaction with Melmetal's Double Iron Bash attacks first too. Yeah, you run a little bit, you outspeed Hip out on by hitting like 131, 132 speed. Not the investment, but the actual number. This gives Melmetal a great chance to flinch foes, which compounds well at paralysis chances to make Melmetal challenging to take down. A lot of these paths are opened up due to Melmetal's high base HP stat, which allows for investment to be used elsewhere in a grand scheme of things. Unfortunately, Melmetal can only do so much at the same time, which makes choices such as EV allocation, item slotting, and movesets crucial towards maximizing your Melmetal on each team. Without enough bulk, Melmetal can be worn down quickly by special attackers, even if they are using moves that are not super effective. This can be amplified by losing out on your leftovers recovery, especially if the moveset lacks protect. On the flip side, survivability can be cut without protective pads if you run into the wrong Rocky Helmet users or prickly foe. There is no assuring that Melmetal will be hanging around particularly long in any given matchup. Without enough coverage and attack investment, it is easy for things like Buzzwole, Corviknight, Skarmory, Slowbro, Ferrothorn, Zapdos, Rotom-Wash, or Volcarona to prove themselves as short or long-term checks, depending on what specifically Melmetal is lacking offensively too. Even when Melmetal carries what it needs, it lacks the immediacy to remove bulkier threats in one shot with coverage moves, which can lead to progress being undone due to the slower nature of Melmetal. And by that they mean like progress being undone, like yeah, I can Thunder Punch into Corvi, or I can do this, this, and this, or I can hit Slowbro with this or Toxapex, but they can switch out, get the Regenerate. In Corvi's case, it can Roost type of thing, though you could always Earthquake. So there's like different scenarios. Some of those shortcomings can be remedied by team support, which continues to land Melmetal on novel structures as it remains a primary option in the tier. Recently, we've seen grassy terrain support to make it healthier while weakening opposing Earthquake users. Other options like Wish, Clefable, and Anti-Spikes defog users such as Tornadus, Therian, and Zapdos have also proven handy on the right team too. However, this does not make up for all the difference needed for Melmetal to be as durable and consistent as it needs to necessarily be broken in the tier or in the metagame. While Melmetal is undoubtedly a strong option, one of the best Pokemon in the tier with many unique attributes, does this alone make it ban-worthy? No. What truly would make it ban-worthy is lacking sufficient counterplay as the games run their course. That much is in the eye of the beholder, as Melmetal truly adds unmatched strengths in the metagame with such a unique profile, but has shortcomings holding it back at the same time. I don't know. That last sentences like that always like throw me off, because like, yo, you can say that about any Pokemon. Yeah, it's ban-worthy if I can't deal with it in the beginning, if I sack everything to do this. But Melmetal obviously has the unique case where it's insanely bulky. I don't know. I think that this should have been done earlier, so we could actually see how a metagame would progress from there and everything. I don't think it's broken at all right now in the end of the metagame. I would have loved to see Pex suspected just to like see what happened. I would have loved to see there was one other mon I can't freaking think about off the top of my head, but definitely Pex. Melmetal was there too for sure, but I don't know. Do you guys think it's ban-worthy? Do you guys think it's broken? I don't see a Melmetal and think I automatically lose. Yeah, it can be a pain to break down, especially if they protect, but like you lure it in with Weavile, you knock it off type of thing. Like you, obviously in those teams though, they should have Clef, they should have Pex, they should have other things that come in on Weavile. So I guess it all depends on the players as well. We did have a recent game in tournaments where let's see if I can find it. It might have been my teammate actually. Smogon Championship lead. Replays. Was it my team? Was it Zern? Let me see if it was Zern. It was either Zern or London Beats. Was it Zern? Let me look at this real quick. We got some time, so it's whatever. Was it this one? Let me see if it was this one. Melmetal. Surging Strikes, weakening. I don't think it was this one. Oh, no, it's just Melmetal being saved late game to deal with that's not the one I'm thinking of. I feel like it's London Beats versus Max. I feel like this is the one where Melmetal went crazy. Let me look at this real quick. Let me put this dark mode for people that beg for dark theme. I don't like dark theme on Showdown. I personally don't. But trying to find situations here. We have Calm Mind that. Melmetal comes out, superpowers immediately, tries to flinch, doesn't get it. Skull Burn. There's a Melmetal in Protect. Was this the end game or Melmetal? That miss sucked. That Mom was dead. Let me see. This was a Gastrodon game. I'm trying to find like the good example I'm thinking of. I didn't know I'd be doing this, so I didn't come prepared for it. Well, you see it. You see Melmetal at 41, right? We see Melmetal at 41 HP on turn 38. Obviously, now it's at 60 HP because of grassy terrain. So this is like what they're talking about, right? Like it can bring itself back from 41 to 60 in a turn. Then they bring out Torn this turn on the Double Iron Bash. And obviously here you could have protected, but then they started bringing out, my boy London Beast just started making some plays right here. So we got the superpower immediately into Melmetal. Like, in this scenario, when you're switching around a million times, and yeah, Melmetal's gonna come back up to full. I remember watching this game and just laughing at the end game. I was like, yo, what the hell? Why is this minus whatever Melmetal doing insane things? But as you can see, Melmetal basically got back up to 80% from 40. But you can say the same thing about Heat Train with grassy terrain. And it literally does that. Position back in, it's back at over 90%. And this is what they're talking about, the grassy terrain support. But I don't think this is a scenario of Melmetal being broken. I also think there was a lot of plays that could have happened that could have helped in that scenario. Like if Torn had knockoff, for instance, most of this is gone. But instead, it ends up being a Melmetal freaking beatdown because this Melmetal has speed. And it just outspeeds their Melmetal and superpowers and slowly but surely gets right back up. This is literally the game I was thinking of. Slowly but surely gets right back up to full. And from that position, you can't actually win with these. Like Melmetal just comes back in and clicks Double Iron Bash at a point. Maybe Torn couldn't touch it, but I think that was like better regenerator handling. There was a really good superpower call on London Beat's part, right? They could easily have went Pex, but obviously they expect a Thunder Punch there. But it was -1, so I don't know. But yeah, what do you guys think? Melmetal broken? Melmetal not? Melmetal ban worthy? Let me know. I think Suspect is fine. I think Suspect is fine for this Pokemon like this. But should it be banned? I don't know. A Suspect test in OU is basically, you're dead. Right, you're gone. There's no, you're gonna be banned. I'm sorry. Like that's literally the Suspect test in OU what it means. But I do want to know your thoughts. Let me know down below. Team's gonna be on my website, pokeaimMD.com. I'll see you next time. Peace.